my name's Joe Inslee, and I'm excited to have you here for another edition of Characters in the Bible, Homegirl edition, and today we get to talk about Keziah. Now that title's just a little bit misleading, but I'll tell you after the intro. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe and like and comment and hit the notification bell so you can get more material out there. And then if you know anybody that has a name from the Bible and I've done a video on it, go ahead and send this to them. Send me a screenshot of you doing that to my email address listed in the description and I will send you a cup of coffee. I told you today's title is just a little bit misleading, that is, because although I'm at K of my Homegirl series, for those of you following me through the alphabet here, there's nothing really we know about Keziah. Keziah is one of Job's daughters, and that's about as far as the biblical knowledge can go according to the scriptures. But I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Job's daughters, because Job's second set of daughters, you see, Job's first set of children were killed when God allowed Satan to attack him. But then God blessed him at the end and gave him 4 more sons and 3 more daughters. We're going to focus in on his 3 daughters and what he named them and how cool it was that Job designed his family around praising the Lord for what he has done. First off, Keziah. Keziah was also known as cassia, which was a word for cinnamon.
So, you take some cinnamon. I don't know. Alright, so here's the cinnamon. Alright? Alright, here you go.
So when Hebrew names are there, they kind of have both a noun meaning and a verb meaning. And as a noun, Keziah means cinnamon. It's talking about the stuff that we put in our pies. But as a verb, it meant to strip away, to scrape off. Keziah meant to scrape off and be finished. So literally it could either mean scraping cinnamon off of the tree, which would be the verb form of the cassia, or it meant it is finished, like you're done scraping it all off. But what's kind of cool is the it is finished is the same conglomeration of Hebrew words that we find in John chapter 19. And at the very end of John chapter 19, in verse 30, Jesus declares at the end of his crucifixion, it is finished. I have another video on that for things Jesus said where we can look at what it meant for Jesus to say, it is finished. But let me just say it is a really cool foreshadowing where Job says it is finished, as in his trial is over. God has stopped allowing Satan to attack him, blessed him with more than he had before and more children, and now he's saying it's finished in the name of his daughter Keziah. But Keziah had 2 sisters, Jemimah and Keren-happuch. Jemimah's name, as a noun, means dove. Jemimah is dove. That's the noun there. But as a verb, Jemimah's name means she who acts like the sea. Now, she who acts like the sea and dove. I wonder if Job is also giving us a really cool glance back at Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark, what's going to happen is we have the flood in the sea and Noah sends a dove out. I don't know if that's the exact symbolism that was being gone for here, but if it was, that's super cool. And we have to talk about Keren-happuch. Now, it says that Job's 3 daughters were the most beautiful daughters in all the land, which is why I named my daughter Keziah, because I think she's super beautiful too. But Keren-happuch gets the name that means the horn of mascara. Literally, the idea is like black-lined eyes. It also, the verb of her name means the one with a radiant face and eyes. So apparently Keren-happuch was kind of the prettiest of the bunch, which is why Job didn't mind giving her a name that sounded so weird and terrible in English. But Job named his family after what God had done in his life. And so there is our homegirl of the day, Keziah, one of Job's daughters.